Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth Malgus. Welcome back to my channel and my workshop. So, like the title suggested, this is going to be a lightsaber modification video. But what I did differently this time is that there are going to be 4 separate parts for this lightsaber mod. So this will be part 1, the Carnage Hilt. Let me show you what I'm working with. So, this is what we got. Now, as you can see, I took the Malice Hilt and I used that as the foundation. That was the hilt that belonged to Darth Malgus. And then I removed the pommel and replaced it with the one from the Crimson Scorpion. Excuse me. And I took the emitter and removed that, and I replaced it with the emitter from the Crimson Reaper. I thought that a crimson pommel and a crimson emitter would look good with a crimson blade. And I was right. It looks awesome. So, I'm going to screw this blade back in, and we are going to be doing a 24 move demonstration today with this lightsaber hilt, the Carnage Hilt. So the reason why I like to do demonstrations, even though this is like a lightsaber modification video, is so that way you guys can get a better feel of how good the lightsaber works or doesn't work. And then you guys get to see it in action. So, show you guys again the Carnage Hilt with the blade in there. Oh, maybe I should get one of those. Like a turntable, and then I can just take the hilt and it'll just spin on its own. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, gotta give you another look with it on. So, for those of you guys that are new, please stick around while I break down the format of this video going forward. For those of you who are not new, you already know what I'm going to say, so go ahead and skip to that first demonstration. So, speaking of demonstrations, when I do any kind of demonstrations in my videos, I typically do 3 types of demonstrations. Stay with me while I bang this out, okay? The first demonstration I call the confusing demonstration. Why? Well, it's because I use my own jargon and my own terminology. I know it gets confusing, hence the name confusing demonstration. So for example, say you're in a fight, I'm going to call your left hand your lead hand, alright? And you're going to do, let's just say a lead jab to the head, and then you're going to do a lead elbow hook to the head. Now what I did to transfer that over into lightsaber combat is you'll hold your lightsaber hilt in a standard grip in your lead hand. So you'll go like this, lead jab head, and then to get that elbow effect, you're going to reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt, and you'll hear me call out lead elbow hook head. So anytime it's in a position like this, it's always going to be an elbow something. For example, lead elbow high block, lead elbow hook head, lead elbow jab to the body, lead elbow block to the right, so on and so forth. Anytime it's in a standard position like this, you'll hear commands like so. Lead jab to the head, lead hook head, lead back hook body, lead jab body. So, hopefully that small demonstration alleviates a little bit of confusion that you may or may not have during the confusing demonstration. So I will be going through all 24 moves, and I will break them down individually so that way you guys can know what I'm talking about. I will be describing foot placements, where your hands are going to go, blocks, just for example. And then after that confusing demonstration is done, we are going to move on to the second demonstration, which is called the counting demonstration. Now, unlike the first demonstration where I'm breaking down all the moves individually, this is going to be a much more fast-paced demonstration. It'll just go off of a counting system like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth until we reach that 24th move, okay? And then the third and final demonstration is everybody's favorite. It's the fun demonstration. Yeah. All right. So basically for the fun demonstration, I will shut off the lights, turn on this light, and then you will see the 24 move demonstration in full. So before we get started with that first demonstration, we have a few more things to get through. For example, like I was saying before, I will call my left hand my lead hand, okay? Just think L and L, lead, left. Same thing goes for your left foot. I'm going to call it your lead foot. There's a kick involved in there, and then plus foot placements I will be describing to you guys. Now for your right hand, I am going to call it your rear hand. Just think R and R, rear, right. And then same thing goes for your right foot. I'll be calling it your rear foot. There's no kicks involved, but I will be describing foot placements. Let's see, what else was there? I remember now. So we're going to start off doing a two-handed movements. And your rear hand is going to be on top with your lead hand on bottom. Now, due to your rear hand being on top, all the commands that you're going to hear coming out of my mouth is going to be starting with the rear hand. For example, rear hook head, rear back hook head, rear slash from right to left, rear jab head, rear high block, so on and so forth. And then the last thing was, right, okay, I remember now. I will be letting you guys know when we're going to be backing up, and the way that we're going to be doing that is that you're going to be doing a shuffle. Same thing when we go forward and advance. Not all the time, but I'll let you know when we do that. So basically when we back up, that back foot is going to go first and that front foot will follow. Like so. All right, you're going to lean on that front foot as you back up, okay? Now, when we're going forward, it's going to be the opposite. The front foot is going to go first, the back foot will follow. So when I say rear high block backing up, it'll look like that. And then when I say rear jab head advancing, it'll look like this. Fair? All right, so that's that's it. All right, let's get started with the first demonstration, the confusing demonstration. So you're going to have your rear hand on top, your lead hand on bottom. Looks like I'm about the center of the camera, so yeah, this is where we're going to start off. I'm going to say the center of the room. So your first movement is you're going to do a rear high block as you back up. Then you're going to move back with your rear foot as you do a rear block from the right. And you're going to move forward with that same rear foot as you do a rear hook head, and then shuffle forward as you do a rear jab head. Then you're going to back up as you do another rear high block. This time you're going to do a stationary rear block to the left. Then you're going to take a step back with your rear foot as you do a rear block to the right. Then you're going to step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear hook head. And then when you do a rear jab head, you want to go slightly forward, all right? So we have room. Then you're going to bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head, and you're going to do a rear slash from right to left. This is where it gets a little tricky. So when you do that rear slash from right to left, after you pass off of the imaginary opponent's blade, okay, you're going to let go of the lightsaber hilt with your rear hand, and you're going to use the momentum to flip it into your lead hand, but it's going to be in a reverse grip, and it's going to go behind your back like so. So, rear slash from right to left, just like that. One more time. And then you're going to step forward with your lead foot as you do a lead elbow hook to the head, and then go slightly forward as you do a lead elbow jab to the body. At this point, let me make sure you guys can see, you're going to flip the hilt into your rear hand in a standard grip, okay? So boom, boom. Once you flip it into your rear hand in a standard grip, you're going to pivot to face this direction. And then you're going to do a rear high block stationary. After your rear high block, you're going to do a rear hook head into a rear hook body, a rear hook head into a rear back hook body, and then a rear jab body. After you do this rear jab body, you're going to take your lead foot and you're going to do what I call a front kick, but what some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. You want to make sure the heel of your foot makes connection with their mid-stomach to upper chest. So, rear jab to the body, lead front kick. After you're done with your lead front kick and you plant your foot back on the ground, you're going to turn in a clockwise motion. And you're going to take your rear foot, and it's going to come in front of your lead foot. You're going to take the pommel, and you're going to do a rear pommel strike to the head. And then after that, you're going to do a rear back hook head. But you're going to turn to face this direction now. And the way we're going to do that is that your rear foot is going to stay planted, and you're going to take your lead foot, and you're going to swing your body around like that. Make sure you guys can actually see. So, rear pommel strike to the head, rear back hook head. And from here, you're going to do a rear high block, stationary, then a rear hook head, rear back hook to the body, move forward as you do a rear jab body, and then for your final move, you're going to take the hilt, it's going to come behind your head again, and you're going to grasp it with both your hands, and we're going to do a rear slash from right to left as we move forward. That'll be your 24th and final move. Savvy? Alright, so that's the end of the first demonstration. Let's get on to the second demonstration, the counting demonstration. Now, like I was saying before, this is going to be a much more faster pace because I don't have to explain everything. We're just going off of a counting system. Sound good? Alright. So remember, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. You're going to be about the center of the room. I'm using my camera right now, so that's why I keep looking at myself. But here we go. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So that's the end of the second demonstration. Let me get a sip of water. Mouth is getting kind of dry from all this talking, and then we'll start that final demonstration. So I'll make sure to take a picture of this and leave it in the thumbnail like I do with all my lightsaber modification videos. Just want to give you guys a look of what it looks like in the dark. Yeah, that looks about right. Here we go. The balance is with us. Not so bad, right? Bow to you, my friends, my brothers and sisters, in the Force and the balance. Give you guys another look at the Carnage Lightsaber. Named after one of the most badass villains in Marvel. So, what did you guys think of the Carnage Hilt? And what did you guys think of the 24 move demonstration that went along with it? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm Darth Malgus. May the Force be with you, and may that balance keep you, my friends. May it keep you. You guys, take care.